Alright, how y'all doing today? Strategist back at you with another video, and this is basically a follow-up to my video that I made back last year during E3 2019, where I talked about the Final Fantasy 7 Remake little reveal event that they had during Square Enix's press conference, and I basically said that the game looked terrible, and it did. It still does, and it looked terrible, and the game looks like crap. What have you. I was just judging it for what I had seen, or what they had shown. So fast forward like mad months later, in 2020, you know what I'm saying, in March of was today, March 2nd, 2020, we finally got a demo on PSN that people have been waiting for. I think people played this shit like way before, like people who hacked their PS4s or whatever, who had connections, they played this shit way before. But they finally released the demo on PSN, and I got a chance to play it. Everyone has a chance to play it now. It's a public demo now. Right now you're seeing the intro for the game or whatever, Aerith and all that. You know what I mean? And I played probably about 20 minutes of the demo. I didn't complete it yet. I got just before the point where you fight the big mecha scorpion. That's around the point where they show that's around the point where they ended the demo for E3. So I don't know if it ends there. I didn't fight the mecha scorpion yet. I got up to that point. That's the last point I got up to. So just keep that in mind. But this demo, I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. This demo did not change my mind. It did not change my mind. I still think it plays terrible. It plays pretty bad. When I was playing this game, I was laughing the whole time. I was laughing the whole time, and don't mind my mouse cursor. It's just I try to hide it and didn't want to go away, so whatever. But I was laughing the whole time playing this game, and I was just like, oh my god, this gameplay is hot garbage. Hot garbage. Oh wow. I'm gonna tell you something though. The graphics for this game do look nice. They do look nice. They're polished. They're clean. You don't have good looking games. It's 2020, whatever. But gameplay wise, oh my god, this gameplay is like absolute garbage. I'm gonna keep it real, 100% raw and uncut. We not mincing no words today. This shit plays like garbage. Holy shit. Well, let's talk about it. In my previous video, when I talked about this shit being terrible, I talked about it being brain dead. You see, we finally get into gameplay now. I talked about it being brain dead, and I was actually right. It feels really brain dead. There's levels of tactical what's the word I'm looking for? Tacticism. That's not a word, but let's just go with it. There's levels of tacticism there. Where you're there's some sort of thinking, I guess, but it feels very, very brain dead. Oh my god, it's like a worst version of Final Fantasy 15. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? The magic feels very secondary. I mean, yeah, you do have to use magic. There's a point where you have to use magic on a certain enemy. But it feels really removed from the overall experience when you are actually fighting enemies in the game. As you can see, there's two different modes that you could choose. You can choose Punisher mode. I think the other one's Operator or whatever. You see, look at how you cast spells. That is so. It feels so. What's the word I'm looking for? Unintuitive. Yeah, that's a good word. It feels so unintuitive to do magic in this game. It don't even feel like it's part of the game. It doesn't even feel like it's part of the experience. So they essentially made like an action RPG that feels more like a hack and slash game than actually an action RPG. You know what I'm saying? And I was just fiddling around with shit on the menu, but yo, man, like seriously, this shit feels more like a action RPG than an actual like RPG. Not even an action RPG, like a hack and slash game. And to me personally, I'm like, was this the best they can do with Final Fantasy VII? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, look at this. This is just, it's horrible. I felt really disgusted with what I was playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they could have done so much better with this. You know? And just the way how you pick abilities and spells and stuff feels so. Why did that guy move back so far? You know, just the way you pick abilities and spells and items. It just has this Kingdom Hearts type of feel to it, and no, man. Not hating on Kingdom Hearts, but this is Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's just not supposed to feel like Kingdom Hearts. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you got the guy that worked on Kingdom Hearts working on this shit, so what are you gonna do? But essentially, everything that I was thinking when the game was coming out. Oh, not even when it was coming out. When they first revealed it at E3 2019. Basically, it became a reality. It became a reality while I was playing it. I was afraid that everything that I thought with it being brain dead, it feeling like more action than actual RPG, it all came to light. It's all here. What else can you? I don't know. What else can you do in this shit so far? I mean, the graphics are really good. It's in 720p because I recorded this off the PS4's DVR thing, and right now I'm just like capturing it, screen capping it off my PC, and talking about it. But it's a pretty game. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty game. I mean, you know, Square Enix always has that luxury and money to make their games look like that, but the reality of it is the gameplay does not hold up. I think they could have done so much better with the gameplay. There's nothing special about this game's gameplay. You've played it already. You've played it on Kingdom Hearts. You've played it on Final Fantasy 15. You've played it on just about any action RPG. Ni no Kuni 2. I'm not even gonna say Tales of, because the Tales games are 30, 40, 50 times better than whatever this shit is. I'm just keeping it real. Raw and uncut. So yeah, man. I mean, later on in the demo, you can switch and play as Barrett. You know, and his abilities are, you know, he has certain things that Cloud doesn't have. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't even feel like how Tales. If any of you who are watching this video played any of the Tales games, you know, having switching between characters in Tales games feels completely different. Like if, let's say for example, what's the Tales game that everybody played? Tales of Symphonia. If you're playing as Lloyd and then you switch to Zelos, it's completely different. Two completely different characters. Doesn't feel the same. In this game, Barrett pretty much damn near feels the same as Cloud. Pretty much. Just Cloud has a sword and Barrett uses a gun. That's it. I mean, that's really it. I can't even really be like, okay, I want to play as Barrett definitively. I want to, you know, I don't know if they have the other characters pop into the demo like Tifa and Eric or Ares. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna feel the same as these two felt, because they're going for like this Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15 kind of combat system that is less RPG and more action, which I don't like. I think they could have figured out a way to get turn-based in this game and have a unique turn-based battle system. And I was just going off exploring, trying to see what I could find. But I think they could have figured out a way to get a turn-based battle system in this game and have it be fun, have it be dynamic. If there's any inspiration they could have taken it off one of their own games. Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI has a dynamic, well, not really dynamic, but the camera, you can move around anywhere and attack and take, and you know, you're not locked into one position in Dragon Quest XI with the modern battle camera. You know what I'm saying? So they could have had something like that. There's tons of different turn-based games out there that merge action and turn-based together, you know. And I'm not one of those people that you know what I'm saying, I'm like an what's the word I'm looking for, a purist, right? Like that I don't want nothing new if it's a remake. No, I'm not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely not like that. So I welcome new things in remakes. Like some of my favorite remakes came out this generation, like Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2. You know, those games originally didn't have some of the stuff they have in them. And those remakes are 20 times better than what they trying to give us here, because they trying to sell us this shit in parts, and oh god, let's not even talk about that. We gonna talk about that if I make a part 2 to this shit here. We gonna talk about that. But yeah, man, you know, those remakes, they added stuff to where like you felt like it was a proper step up from the original title. Whereas this, I'm like, I mean, of course, graphically, yeah, you know, graphically, it's up there. It's up there graphically. But gameplay wise, come on, man, yo, man, this shit is low-key trash. I'm gonna keep it real, 100%. You know, I'm not mincing my words, man. This shit is trash. It really is. I just felt like, oh my god, God, the combat in this game. Oh, seriously, I was there. It just really made me feel uncomfortable. I'm just gonna keep it real. It made me feel really uncomfortable. This is not a troll video, people. This is my real thoughts. It really made me feel uncomfortable, and I was surprised on what I played. I really thought it was gonna be better than what I seen at the demo, but it's just as bad. It's really bad. They could have done a lot better with this. Well, I mean, I'm waiting for the PC version. personally. Um, maybe that'll be better.